These four stacks of coins are one of the main reasons why coin dealers and coin collectors alike struggle with cleaned, damaged, problem coins. And I run into this all the time. Collections come in and you've got this coin in a holder and it looks cleaned. Then you'll see another coin that's in a holder, it looks just like it, that's not labeled cleaned. Then you'll see all kinds of rows of Morgan dollars or even other coins that come in collections, and you can see some of them that look cleaned or not cleaned, and you're like, which one is it? I want to pay this guy fair. I don't want to run his coins down, but I see coins that look like they're not cleaned in holders, labeled not cleaned, and then some labeled cleaned. Yours looks clean to me, so I got to err on the side of caution. Coin dealers and collectors struggle with this, and coin dealers struggle a lot with the problem coins because of that. So I'm going to show you these coins. Now, we're going to look through them as we talk about them. This is an 1894 very fine details cleaned. Now, I don't think anybody would argue that this coin looks like it's been cleaned, harshly cleaned even. Then you have a coin like this. This is not clean, but it's scratched, has rim damage, and that's what they put on it, scratch. It's 80cc. It's not a bad looking coin besides the scratches and the damage on the rim. Then a 1900. You'd be like, why in the world would someone send that off? Don't ask me. It's definitely harshly cleaned. Should be labeled harshly cleaned. This is also how I know what a clean coin looks like. This one sometimes would pass as uncleaned. I've had coins that look like this. This fine details on this one that look like this and weren't labeled as cleaned in holders. I've seen it. I know it sounds like an extreme case. Here's another one. Here's another example of that as well. It's really close. I've seen coins like this in unclean holders and clean holders. So as a coin dealer, what do you do when you see stuff like this? When someone brings it in, it's not graded. How do you pay them? I mean, we're talking about a 92S worth a little bit of money when they get up in the higher grades. These here should not have been sent off. Someone did it, thought they were probably going to get a BU grade out of it. They are considered whizzed. I don't really care how a coin's clean. You can put whizzed on it. You can put whatever you want on it. Clean's clean. That's just the way it is to me. I don't care what you label it. Just put cleaned on it, so altered surfaces or whatever, because that's what it is. The coin's been messed with. Altered surfaces. Here's one that's tooled, AU details, and it's got a nice patina to it. If you bought this coin, see, I don't know where the tooling's at. Like I said, it'd be nice to have definitions with these coins, a little card explaining things. This is not a bad looking coin, but someone sent it off thinking he was going to get probably a high grade on it. Here's the 27S, and this obviously looks clean to me. It's got a scratch somewhere here. Okay, I can see them in the fields there, all along the surfaces of the coin. And here's the reverse. Yeah. Here's another one, 1904S, damaged. Has a big old gouge back here and here. This is one of them that was in that collection. I did put them up on the site for sale. A lot of these have sold. 01. Now, this one's not clean, but it's kind of funny. FR02. Why would someone send such a common date? I mean, it's worth $36. That was the grading fees, basically. So that was not a problem coin. And then this is another one that's not a problem coin, but it's authentic. Not sure why it didn't receive a grade. It's basically, to me, very good 10. Not sure why they wouldn't have sent that off except for the back. Now, that's on the holder, some of these marks, but is the back cleaned a little bit? Did ANACS think it might have been? It looks like a problem-free coin to me, but like I said, it's in this holder. How do you value that? If you think that someone sent that off in a bulk submission and they didn't grade it out, it wasn't a high enough grade maybe. Cleaned, AU details. It's obvious there. Some of these are pretty obvious, but some people would think that was AU problem-free. Some people would think that was a BU coin. Fine 12. Details. It's clean. Here's another one. Does it look clean to you? I mean, it's a nice-looking coin. And when you think about this, when you're a dealer, this is a nice one, 95.0, key date. And it says it's details. It has damage. There's damage on it. If someone brings this coin into the coin shop and they're like, this was with my family. My great grandpa handed it down and we've had it for a long time. How much will you pay me for it? And I look at all this damage on it. I'm like, well, I've got to pay below wholesale because I just sold these for wholesale. Whatever grade they were, I sold them for gray sheet. So you have to go that route, and they might be disappointed because they saw online a problem-free example selling for a lot more. And that's just one of the struggles. This one here says it's clean AU details. These are being sold for problem-free. They'll smooth over the images. I see them on the internet all the time. This is definitely Morgan Dollar Dealer or whatever his name is. That's one of his favorites. He'll crack it out and sell it like that as a problem-free coin and blur out all the details. Harshly clean AU details. It's another one. So when you examine enough of these coins, then you get an idea what's cleaned and what's not cleaned. My cleaning methods never harm coins like this. I mean, it just doesn't. The reverse of this coin does not look clean. So the obverse, it looks like maybe been a belt buckle. It's hard to tell. Unk details improperly cleaned. Improperly. All of it's improper cleaning. I don't know it's funny how they decide to put on each label. It's never consistent. I'm sorry. It's just not consistent. Very good. Scratches. I agree with that. Otherwise, it doesn't look clean. It doesn't look problem coin. This is another one. It says Unk details cleaned. You see this stuff for sale all the time as problem free. It's obvious it has an issue. Same with this one here. Another one. It's really nice coin. It says cleaned Unk details. This one would pass most dealers until they saw this up here. But see, you're not always looking at the details like that. If you're going through collections, you really got to pay real close attention. That way you're paying exactly what you need to pay for it. Some of this stuff you would look at and think, what happened? Where is the cleaning at? Why does this coin look like it? What's wrong with it? I mean, you just got to look at discolorations, but I've seen coins like this in problem-free holders. You could resubmit this coin 20 times and you're eventually going to get a problem-free grade on this coin. I don't know what company, but it could happen, but it's not worth doing that. It's not worth messing with. 89S, harshly clean, very good detail. Now, I'm not saying I don't have a problem with most of these. I don't have a problem with any of them, actually, because I'm kind of picky. But I'm just saying what I've seen. And I have seen some of these coins. Now, this one here, I would never see this in a holder that's problem-free. There are some coins that you don't. There's some coins that I have. This is another one. You'll not see this. This is polished. It's not proof-like or dimple. I've seen people try that too. I've seen it too many times. It amazes me. This would not be even close to a dimple or proof-like or anything. Not a proof. It's not anything. It's not a circulated proof. It's not an impaired proof. Obverse graffiti, a 95S. It's a shame, but it's old. So this one here would, it says AG details. This would fit in most collections. It's just a nice coin, but I've literally seen coins that had that old of scratches on it get problem free because most of it's worn off. You can't really make out anything. And to me, you'd almost buy that problem free. And here's another one that Unk details, machine damage. We've already seen that in the video. It's another one of my clean coin in my collections. I'm going to start selling these. PCGS genuine clean. Here's another one. It's just one of those things. You miss something about a coin, maybe send it off. Unk details clean. Here's another one. This is a 25. Really nice coin, but they considered it cleaned. I don't know. Do you think you can argue with that? It's a nice looking coin. I don't see the area that's cleaned on it, but hey, here's another one, 1923. They consider this one cleaned. To me, I thought there was an issue over there. I think these were just dipped too many times. That's one of the things about dipping. There is a certain threshold on dipping coins in EZS or anything else. After a while, you are going to damage the coin. It can't be dipped forever. If it retones and you dip, it retones and it dips it. And over time, 4 or 5 times, I think you start seeing a problem with it. You got to make sure that it's rinsed. It doesn't retone. It's stored properly. Here's a 35, Unk details cleaned. It's a really nice looking coin. Probably what's in the middle there determine that. But a 35 in this condition would be really nice. Still a nice coin though. Then we have one more to 1934. They determined that this was cleaned as well. It has some scrapes like across the cheek. It didn't say anything about being scratched though. It says cleaned. So they determined that this coin was cleaned at one time as well. Well, I'll tell you what, it's nice though. Still a nice coin. So there you have it. Like I said, I agree with, 80% of these, but there are some of these that I've seen in holders looking the same that were problem free. And then you see them in holders with problems that look like the same coin. I mean, the same patina, the same wear, the same issues. I'm very picky. I would have labeled almost every one of these as cleaned except for a couple. And that's just a struggle. I use large dollars because it's easier to see what you need to see on them. When it comes to smaller coins, it's easier to pass them up. It's a lot easier to make the mistakes. So anyways, thanks for watching my latest video. Please join my channel. Please go over to Coin Help You community if you need help with a coin. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.